combustion worksheet, right? Because we have discussed already in the class. So if you face any problem, just go through the recording and find out the answer. You can write the answer from there. Okay. Mm, okay. So what we were doing in the previous class, what have we done in separation of substances?
Ma'am,
We
mixture.
were doing mixtures. Ma'am,
Like
you were
we finished
Yes,
mixture.
Rashna, what were we doing in the, those who have kept their cameras off can please give answer first. Okay. First Rashda and then I'll ask Ibrahim. Rashda, what is the answer? What we did?
Ma'am, I didn't hear what you said. My internet was bad.
What we did in the previous class on separation of substances, right? We were doing separation of substances. So what did we do in separation of substances?
Separation technique. Can I say?
We studied why we need to separate substances and also what are mixtures and what are.
Sorry. When we started one separation method, do you remember one separation method we started with?
Hand
Hand picking.
Hand picking.
hand picking.
Hand picking.
Okay. Ibrahim, can you tell me where do we use this hand picking method of separation?
Ma'am, in dals, sometimes in rice also we have small stones. Like we can see in dal also that there's some black color stones, so we can remove it. Or there are red and blue balloons, or there are purple and green grapes. So we need to set it aside, like purple.
These are examples, right? These are
Yes, ma'am.
examples. But what's the general condition when you will use this? When you will use this
Ma'am,
method of separation?
when we can see with our eyes that what is where, like that time.
When the
In
size
sugar,
of impurity, yeah, when the
when
size of impurity or the mixture is
seen with our
size
eyes.
can be seen with your naked eye and can be removed with your hand. Okay, so when the size is enough to pick using your hand, so you can use hand picking method. Okay,
But ma'am, dal is so small, so we use hand picking method only.
dal is not that small. It can be seen. It can be
Yeah, I
seen through
know
your
it
eye.
can be seen.
Small stones are there, so you can see. Okay, so we were doing this.
Yes, ma'am.
The method of separation. First one we have done. So today's topic, write down the methods of separation. Okay. Methods of separating substance from a mixture. This is your topic. So just write down the topic. Don't write everything. Huh? Just write down the topic, methods of separating substance from a mixture. Okay, written? Methods of separating.
No, ma'am, I didn't write.
Only the topic, methods of separating substances from a mixture. And there are so many methods. What 11th method? Anyone remembers? I wrote a 11th method here.
Yes, ma'am. It starts with C. I don't remember. It was very hard name.
Yes, it is chromatography. Okay, when I'll be doing one by one all the separation. So in the end, we'll do chromatography. Yeah.
What did you say to write? I was not here. That is why.
Just write the topic, methods of separating substances from a mixture. Nothing else. Don't write anything else. Okay. Everyone has written this. The topic, methods of separating substances from mixture. We are going to start today. We have already started. Write down first one is hand picking. Okay. Now, when do we use hand picking? Write down the topic, hand picking. First one we have done is hand picking. Hand picking is used when solid mixture can be separated by hand picking. Okay, and underline what to write in this. Write down the topic. First step is hand picking. You have written method of separating the mixture. substances of the mixture. So you can write this: the components of a solid-solid mixture can be separated by hand picking. Second point, when is this used? This is used when the particles are large enough to be seen clearly. Okay, so this is your important point. When do we use hand picking? Hand picking is used when the particles or the substances are large enough to be seen clearly, and only 1 and 2 point you have to write. So what is hand picking? When it is used, when it is solid mixture and the particles are large enough to be seen clearly. Examples, anything you can write of anything. Number of examples Ibrahim gave. So any one you can write: rice or dal, separating grass from mint leaves, separating parts of a salad. So any example you can write. So this is hand picking, which we have done in yesterday's class already. Now moving to the next.
Ma'am, wait.
Okay. So the question asked will be, can be anything, that when is hand picking method of separation used? Done?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm done.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, do we have to write examples?
Examples, yes. You should know example, 1 or 2 example, any example you can write, not necessarily this example only. Now coming to the second method of separation, this is called as threshing. Now what is threshing? It is used by farmers to separate the grains from the stalks after harvesting. If you go to the farm, you see farmers beating the stalk. Okay, so what happens? The grains which are heavier, they fall down and it is separated from the stalk. Okay, so this method this is called as threshing, which is used by farmer, and it is used to separate grains from
Ma'am,
the
can
stalk.
you write the example also? One
This
or
is the
two.
example.
Ma'am, can you explain again, ma'am?
Ma'am, is
See,
it
what
like we
Threshing.
use a strainer and then we do that? This is method.
No, later on we use strainer. In this step what happens, you have, see, you have this stalk, farmer just collects the stalk like this. Okay, wheat ka rahega, and you have as if grains attached to it. Okay, इसमें है wheat or something, or whatever grain is there, जिसका भी whatever crop is there, so it is like this attached to it. Now these are dried one. So when the farmer beat it on the ground, these grains fall off. Okay, so these grains fall off and he collects it over here. So this process of beating the stalk to separate the grains from the stalk is called as threshing. Okay, so this is a particular method which is used by farmers only for separating grains from the stalk. So only one example you will have. Why this happened? Because this, you can see the dried stalks are there. See, these are the stalks kept like this. Okay, ऐसे करके लंबा लंबा ऐसे करके it is kept. So these
Ma'am,
stalks,
so they bang it on the floor so that they come
correct.
out.
This
The
is done
dry ones come
manually,
out.
and if it is done by machine, it is done like this. It can be done manually also. It can be done by machine also. Okay, so usually, see here it is done by machine. So you see the grains are separated over here, and the stalk remains over here. And here he is doing manually, so he's beating the stalks, and the grain falls over the ground, and then later on he will collect it.
Ma'am,
Okay.
the grains are important or the dry sticks?
The grains are important, na? Then you
So
will
what happens to the grains? What happens to the sticks, ma'am?
Ma'am, it is gehu, no?
हाँ,
The
ये this is
grains are
गेहूं,
called
wheat.
gehu, no?
हाँ, गेहूं, wheat. Okay.
Yes.
You can burn or they can use it further wherever it is required, because dry, you remember that roof,
Ma'am,
they
in
make
cold
roof
they can
also.
use.
They make
Ma'am,
roof for the jhopdi, the cottages also they make using these. Have you seen in villages?
Yes, ma'am.
yes,
Okay.
ma'am, I have seen.
So they use it that way. So now the but
Ma'am, only 1 point.
only one. No, you have to
Ma'am, we
write.
need to write only 1 point.
Yes, this one. Threshing is a method which is used by farmers to separate grain from the stalk after harvesting. Now, second point also you will write, the dried stalks are beaten. How it is done? So
Ma'am,
method
can
is,
you write the example?
this is the exact, you can write the
The
same
second
point.
line is the example.
Example is this only one example. Threshing means only one method. Okay, it is just to use, it is
So,
used by
so the
farmers.
example is mentioned in the sentence itself, right, ma'am?
The definition and the example is same in this. Okay, so method is you are beating the stalks to
Ma'am,
separate.
they make broom also from it, I guess.
You can make, yes, in villages they make broom.
Ma'am, what is the topic?
Topic is threshing. This is the second method of separation, and it is
No,
used.
I mean the methods of. I didn't hear what you said.
Method of, someone just speak the topic. You have not written. I wrote. I showed you.
Methods of
was
separation.
finding
Method of
my book.
separating
Separating from
substance.
mixture.
Methods of separation of substances.
No, ma'am.
Methods of separating substances from a mixture.
Ha. Got it, Rashta?
Yes, ma'am.
Done, ma'am, written.
Okay. So this is the
Ma'am,
second
done.
method. This is number 2, threshing. First one we have
1
done.
minute, ma'am. 1 minute. I want to write the second one.
So how threshing is done? It is beaten on the floor, and in this process, grains get separated from the stalk. Okay. Now what farmers do after this step? Okay, we'll go to the next step now.
Ma'am, wait, ma'am. 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute.
Okay, it can be done manually also. It can be done using machines also. Okay, moving to the next one. Next process is winnowing. Okay, now this is our third point. Winnowing is the third process of separation. What happens here? Components of a mixture are separated by wind or by blowing air, called winnowing separation method. Now in threshing, what happened? You saw when the crops were beaten, you get you will get grains as well as some husk will also be there. Okay, some husk will also be there. You will not get purely grain. Sometimes the lighter particles
Ma'am,
will
what is
also
husk?
fall.
What
The
is
lighter
husk, ma'am?
particles, see the in this now the lighter dried leaves or dried part of the stalk will also fall down. Okay, because when you are beating with a greater force, the heavier particle is this thing, grain, but the lighter husk, the powdery thing, that will also fall, right? When you beat a dry
So,
branch,
ma'am,
what
we
happens?
should strain it or we should blend. Okay.
So, yeah, so that what we do, we use winnowing. Okay, in winnowing, what happens, because you are having grains with some lighter particle, the powdery particle, not powdery, lighter particle, like this parts of crop will be there. Okay, which is a dried one. So what is done in winnowing, like you have seen ladies with this doing, moving this a vessel like this. When you do like this, when you move the vessel like this, the lighter particles move away and the heavier particles move this side. So this is happening over here, and this is called as winnowing. When this lady stand on a height, with the help of wind, the lighter particles move away in this side. You see over here. So because the wind is flowing, she's standing on a height and she's moving this horizontally, which has got the mixture of grain and the lighter crop particle which she has got from threshing. Okay, so when she moves, because of the wind, in the direction of wind, the lighter particle moves away and the heavier particle falls down. And what is the heavier particle? Your grain. Okay, and the lighter particle with wind will fly away. So it is moving away. You can see it is moving away. So this way separation is taking place. You understand how this separation is taking place?
Ma'am,
But ma'am, still maybe so small parts would be
Still,
there.
so then you can, then it is washed. Sometimes it is washed and dried also, na? That is why
Yes,
when
ma'am.
this wheat comes to your home, you have you have some impurities still there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that is why it is there. Yeah. You were asking something?
no, ma'am.
Ma'am, should we write winnowing topic?
So wait, what to write, I'll tell you. So here you see the diagram. This diagram you will draw, okay? Not this diagram. See what happens when you are pouring something gently, the mixture is poured like this. Wind direction is in this direction. So the shaft, means with the lighter particles and the small bad seed, you can say, which is the impurity, these lighter particles will flow in the direction of wind. So direction of wind is this way. So this will flow in this direction and the heavier particle will fall down. You know,
Like
whatever
the
is,
seeds, ma'am, the grains will fall in the trolley.
yes, in the trolley, and the lighter particle will move away with the wind. So this diagram you draw, this is the process of winnowing, okay?
Ma'am, it
And then,
Ma'am,
separates
you will
light
ask
and
to draw
heavier
in
particles.
exam.
no, this is for you to understand. I'll not ask you
And
to
this
draw.
method separates light and heavy substances.
Correct. This method separates heavier and lighter particles. So when it
And
is
ma'am, what do
used,
we have to write? First, I will write the make.
first write the topic winnowing. Okay, this is winnowing. And 2
Yes,
points
ma'am.
you should remember: where it is used, okay, and when it is used. So components of mixture are separated by, so what is winnowing is first line. Winnowing is a method of separation in which components are separated by wind or by blowing air. Okay, so how it is done? Second point also, mixture
Then
is
what we have to write?
the first and the second point. So it is separated. You can see the lighter components are separated from the heavier ones. Okay. So first and second point, what is winnowing and how it is separated? So this is used when you have a mixture of lighter components and a heavier component. Okay. If you want, you can draw the diagram to understand that in the direction of wind, this flows.
Ma'am, in exam the diagram will come.
No, it will not come. In the exam, questions are asked like, when is this method used? So you will say, when there is a mixture of lighter and heavier component, then the method of winnowing is used, usually used by farmers. Okay. And how winnow, what is the method of winnowing? So you will explain this. A person stands on a height and separated because of wind. If you want, you can draw. Otherwise, you can draw on your own also. This is just a rough diagram to show that wherever the direction of wind is there, the lighter particles moves away and the heavier particles fall this way. So in this way, the separation takes place.
Ma'am, wait, I'm writing and then we need to draw also.
If you understand the diagram, you don't need to draw. Okay. Just draw the rough diagram also. You just draw the rough diagram. Like this is falling. This is wind. Like this you draw. This is wind. Okay. And the lighter particle falling like this and heavier particle is falling like. Only 3 things you have to draw. Here it is mixture. Here it is chaff, the lighter particles, lighter component. And here you have heavier component. See, rough diagram I have done. You can draw like this, the rough diagram. Okay, done everyone?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
I'm on second one.
Just write down the point. Even if you don't draw, it is okay. You should know the picture, that how it is separated with the wind. The wind plays an important role in the separation of the process winnowing, the separation of this mixture.
Ma'am, I done.
Done?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
I'm done. Ma'am, done.
Okay. Should I change?
Ma'am, done. Ma'am, done.
I'm done.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, you can say.
So moving to the next method. These are just smaller methods, smaller way of separation. The main methods we'll be doing it later. So see the difference, don't write down, just understand. Threshing and winnowing, both the methods are used by farmer. But before winnowing, threshing is done. So it is a method of separating grain from the stalks and shafts. Stalks are beaten to free the grain seeds and done by hand or by using machine. Winnowing is after threshing. The threshed crop is used. Now you have a heavier and lighter component of a mixture. So it is blown by the help of wind and you get heavier grain separated from lighter component, okay, husk from grain. So this is the difference between
Ma'am,
threshing
I
and
want to
winnowing.
tell something.
Yeah.
Ma'am, first is threshing, and then winnowing, and then sieving. No?
Sieving, yes, after, but sieving not necessarily. You can do sieving is optional. For crops, you don't need. Sieving can be used many.
Ma'am, they're straining now, ma'am. They're straining the seeds, right?
Not seeds. Yahan pe see, on the construction sites, if you see, they have this sand, pebbles and stones are there in the sand. Na? So they keep it over here. This net is there. This is also a type of sieve. Okay. So the stones remain in this and sand fall down. Okay. So if you want to use pure
Yes,
sand.
ma'am. In machines also I see.
So this is sieving can be used anywhere. Sieving we use at home also. You know when your mother cooks.
Ma'am, that chai
We
ki
use
channi, na?
channi. Ma'am, we use channi.
Channi you use na maida ko.
Ma'am, I did not
atta
understand
ko.
sieving. Can you explain?
You know what is this sieve? This is called as sieve. Okay. Now see, when you have a mixture of small size particle and a big size particle, we use sieve to separate them. Like in your like you know the rotis cooked by atta, the flour. Okay. Now
Yes.
in flour, if you have some small some big size particles, what happens, you sieve it so that the impurities, the bigger size impurity remain in the sieve and the powdered atta falls here, which is pure, and it can be used. So impurities are left over on the sieve because the size of impurity is bigger than the size of the whole of the sieve. You know what is a sieve now? You know, everyone know?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone knows this? Sieve? It
Ma'am,
is like this. And
when
you
my
have a net over here.
Ma'am,
Small,
when we make tea also we take sieve.
That is a strainer. That is a tea strainer. For liquid you do, okay? Sieve usually we do for solid mixture, but size of one solid is very small and the impurity is little bigger, but it can not be removed by your hand, okay? It is not of that size. So you can use sieve in that case, okay? How do we separate pebbles and stones from a large amount of sand? So you have this. So when you put it on a bigger sieve, the sand falls down and you are moving this mixture over here, and the pebbles and stone remain on this because their size is such that it's not allowed by the holes to pass, okay? Is it clear? So that is sieving. So sieving is we are doing this fourth method now. This is our fourth method, right? First hand picking, second is threshing,
And
third is
and this is winnowing. Third one.
and
Third
fourth
one
is
is winnowing.
Third
and
one
this
is
one
winnowing
sieving.
and
so
fourth
first
one
point,
is-
write down sieving is used. Where do you use sieving? Do you remember at home where do we use sieving? Any example?
Yes, ma'am. When my mother makes dal, so
Ma'am,
that
when
dal that comes now. So in that, if there are some rocks, so rocks, so, rocks. So she uses a big sieve. That's why in there the rocks
Big
are
sieve,
left.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Big
And
sieve. that
sometimes
you
in the rice, when ants come to my mom uses it and she removes all the.
that way also you can do.
And
Then
ma'am,
usually the powdered thing also we use.
And ma'am,
Now
Then
if you,
sometimes we want
someone was telling one example now, when you make powdered sugar and then when you have to bake a cake, what happens?
yes,
You
ma'am.
sieve
My
it
sister
so that
does that, ma'am.
so you sieve it now because you want complete powdery sugar. And if the crystals are left, then your cake will not taste good. So that is why you sieve it, take the powdered part of the sugar and remove the crystals of the sugar. Okay. So when you just do when different
sometimes
And ma'am, while my
Yes, and-
mother makes the rice also, so my mother first sieves it from the water, so she puts it in the sieve, so the rice grains don't fall and the water removes.
that is a strainer, right? When the liquid comes, then that type of sieve is called as strainer. Okay, when from where the water falls down and the solid remain, like a tea strainer or a big vegetable strainer. Also, you have when you clean the vegetable.
ma'am, I was telling that in experiments we want only stone now. So when we pick some sands also come. So my mom uses that sieve to
Yeah, so that you get sand separated from the stones. Okay. So sieve is used. So you understand where sieve is used, okay? Where you have two sized particles, a bigger size and smaller size particles, mixture of two size particles, then that time you use a sieve with small holes. Sieve can be of any size, depending on the mixture that you have to separate. Okay, have you written 1 and 2 point of sieving? Mostly these methods we use at home in kitchen or in doing something. So these are regularly used methods of separation.
Wait, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Done, everyone?
No, ma'am. 1 minute. My internet
No, ma'am, I am
went, ma'am. Please, ma'am.
also done.
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Mine is also done, ma'am.
2 points you have to use. Sieve is used to separate. Where do we use? To separate minute particles of different size. And you have different size of sieves to separate different mixtures. Okay. Depending on the size of mixture, you have a size of sieve. Once we are done with all the methods, I'll be giving you mixture, the names of the mixtures, and then you have to suggest that which method of separation we'll use. commonly asked questions in exams are like that only. So if you have this type of mixture, you will use which method of separation? We can use combination of separation methods also.
Ma'am, there is no example of this.
Any example you can write? Just
What,
now
ma'am?
you spoke so many
Sieving
examples.
of flour.
Sand separated from stones and pebbles using a sieve, or
Yes, ma'am.
impurities, bigger size impurities are separated from flour using a sieve. Okay, any example you can write.
Ma'am, what do you call
Ma'am, wait, I'm writing.
Yeah, Mohammed?
what do you call chai patti in English?
Tea leaves.
Okay.
That tea strainer we use. Okay, that is also a type of sieve, but strainer we use when liquid is there.
Ma'am, in construction, they remove the small stones like patthar, and then they they get the sand so that they can make, na?
They can make the mixture again with cement and all they mix, na?
Yeah.
So you can use sieve over there, okay? So any example you can write. Now
I wrote, ma'am.
Okay, now coming to solution. Now what is a solution? Can you tell me whether solution is a mixture or not?
It's a mixture, ma'am. We get a solution when we mix things. Like biryani, we cook the chawal and then we cook the masala, then we mix, then it is a solution.
It's a mixture.
Not a solution. Biryani is not a solution, okay? But
Ma'am, it's
solution
liquid
can be
mixture. Liquid mixture.
correct,
Liquid.
Amina.
Liquid
It
mixture.
should be liquid mixture, okay? So now in solution,
Ma'am, liquid and solid, na? Like because of sugar and water, so
that makes
mix,
sense. Yeah,
it is solution.
solution is a mixture of solid and liquid, okay? When a solid is dissolved or mixed in a liquid, then solution is formed, okay? So you cannot say a biryani as a solution. Biryani is a mixture, but it is not a solution, okay? Solution should have liquid in it, okay? So if I say now you have a solution, suppose
Ma'am,
I
biryani has liquid, ma'am, when we cook the rice,
but
ma'am.
it's solid, na? In the end, it is solid only. Okay.
Yeah.
Suppose I have water in it. I have a liquid.
So, ma'am, in solution also it is liquid, but we put the solid. So then
Ma'am,
also
lemon
it is
water is a solution, right?
What? Which water?
lemonade is
Lemon
a
water.
solution.
Correct.
Lemonade.
Solution. Any end result which is liquid and it has got something solid mixed in it, it is a solution. So suppose I'm taking this water in it and I'm putting sugar in it. Okay, I have put sugar crystals in it.
Ma'am, can you change color because I cannot see?
I'll show it on.
Yeah, ma'am. Can you show on the whiteboard? You're taking black color, so we can't see, ma'am.
Okay, I'll show it on whiteboard. I cannot see stop share and wait. Okay, I'll show it on white screen. So we are doing solution.
Ma'am, we
You
should write
what
what
the
you are
terms in
writing.
solution and what is solution. You should not.
Okay.
No, I'll make you write what you have to write. First, understand what is a solution. Okay, so solution is whenever a solid is mixed in a liquid, it is a solution. So solution is a type of mixture. You can say that solution is a type of mixture. Why? We are mixed. It is a mixture of solid and liquid. Solid plus liquid. Yes?
In the photo, it was saying liquid and liquid.
Liquid and liquid also you can say mostly we have solid and liquid. Okay, solution can have liquid and liquid also.
Ma'am, lemon's rust when we squeeze the lemon, so the sour rust comes, so that is liquid only, na?
Wait, let me explain first, then we'll discuss, then we'll have a discussion. So this is suppose water and you are putting sugar in it, okay, sugar crystals in it, and you stir it, you will dissolve it, Okay, like with a spoon you can stir, and then you will see that you cannot see the sugar crystals over here. So the whatever solid you are adding is called as solute. Okay, the solid which we add to the solution is called solute, and the liquid which we took is called as solvent. And this solute plus solvent together makes a solution. Do you understand what I am telling?
Yes.
Okay, first you took water.
Solute, solvent, and solution. It makes
Correct.
solution.
It makes solution. So
Ma'am,
what
solute is the solid part and the solvent is the liquid part which was already there in the glass. And then together when we mix it, so it becomes a solution.
So in this case, solvent is water and solute is sugar. Okay. And sugar solution, what you made, if it is lemonade, whatever it is, the sugar solution is actually your solution. Okay. Do you understand what is solution? So when a solid is mixed in a liquid, this
Ma'am,
solid is called
like-
as solute. Yeah.
Ma'am, like sugar is solute, water is solvent, and when we mix the sweet water, so the
Yes,
sweet water
yeah.
is the solution.
Sweet water is the sugar solution. Okay, is it clear? So solution, is it clear?
So-
What is solution? Solution is a mixture.
So ma'am,
Solvent is
solute
not
plus
mixture.
solvent is equals to solution.
Correct. Okay, is it clear? This one.
Yes ma'am,
Now
understood
coming
ma'am,
to
thank you.
our topic. Now you should understand what is solution, then we can proceed, because now we are going to separate liquid. So solution is two or more substances are dissolved in another substance, so it is solution. You can see the solid that dissolves is called solute. The liquid in which the solid is dissolved is called as solvent. Okay, so mixing, so you can see the diagram, NaCl is actually salt. So when you are mixing salt, this salt is called as solute, this liquid is called as solvent, and this whole solution is called, this whole salty water is called as solution. Okay,
Ma'am,
you
we need to
understand
write.
what is solution? Wait, don't
Ma'am,
write.
take
You
blue color and underline.
no need to write anything, you
Take
just
white
understand.
color under.
I'm not writing it. You want to write, you will forget it, you want to write it.
Yes ma'am, we will forget it.
Okay,
We'll
so then
forget it
Ma'am,
somehow.
Ma'am, but you told how to means how to
separate.
separate it. So
Correct.
this is the mixing of that. So how
No,
will you
I'm
separate?
telling you about a type of mixture, okay? Because now we'll be dealing with the separating methods where solution will be involved, okay? So you should know first what is a solution. So first write what is a solution. Solution, just write down solution definition, which is written in green. That's all, okay?
Ma'am, number fifth solution.
No, no, it is not a separating method. It is just another topic. Separating method, I'll tell you when to write. Just write about, maybe next class I'll start with next separating
Okay,
method.
ma'am. So you are teaching us solution because it is going to be in the
Next separating method.
in the coming different separating.
methods. Yeah, it will be there.
Okay.
So that is why I am explaining you what is a solution, because it is also a type of mixture. So solution is when two or more substances are dissolved in another substance. Okay. Mostly it is liquid, and solid, mostly solid is dissolved. You just have to write this. What is a solution? When two or more substances are dissolved in another substance. Whenever dissolved is mentioned, means this should be a liquid, because in liquid only you can dissolve something.
And obviously it would be salt and sugar or
Anything.
lemon. Ma'am, done, ma'am.
Mud in water is also a solution.
Ma'am, should we write the solvent and the solute?
Yes. Now write this one. The solid that dissolves is called, okay, let me take the color. Which color should I take?
Ma'am, take white or blue, ma'am. That would be visible.
White.
White is the font only.
This will
so
come in
we
exam,
will-
ma'am. This solution.
Fill in the blanks, may it can come. What is solution? What is solute? It can come in one statement.
Yes,
okay?
so it would be better that we would be noting it.
You should know what is solvent, what is solute, and what is a solution. Okay, because these are just important terms which we'll be using. So the solid that dissolves is called solute, and the liquid in which the solid is dissolved is called solvent. Okay, and solute plus solvent together forms solution. Together forms a solution. Okay, last line.
Ma'am, today we have only done 4 methods of separating substances, right?
Yes, we did 4 method, and from tomorrow we'll be doing with liquid separation methods.
Ma'am, I want to know how to separate sugar and water.
We'll be doing it now. Next classes we'll be doing that. How to separate sugar, water, salt, water.
Ma'am, is it by evaporation?
Yes, by evaporation.
We
Now the
study sedimentation and decantation also, right?
yes. I have showed
Fifth
you the
one is
method of-
sedimentation and decantation, no, ma'am.
I don't remember. I have the first slide.
Ma'am, I wrote, ma'am.
Written
Ma'am, I
everyone.
wrote. Yes, ma'am. Done. Today we actually
I
did
was doing- Ma'am, wait.
hand
I
picking,
am doing the
threshing,
last
winnowing, and sieving, and we did solution also.
Yes. What is a solution that we have done? Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's all for today.
sedimentation and decantation. No, this we'll do in the next class. What is sedimentation and decantation? Okay.
Ma'am, this has a
What
nice
we have-
experiment we can do.
You can do nice experiment, huh? You can do at home. What you can do? Take a beaker, take a glass, and then put some sand in it. Glass of water. Put some sand in it. Leave it for half an hour. Okay. And after half an hour, just start pouring the water from the top, leaving the sand beside. So that method is called as decantation. And when you are leaving it for some time and sand rest at the bottom, that is called as sedimentation. You can do this at home. Can you do this?
Okay.
Sand water and separation of sand water.
We have
okay?
to get the sand from down, ma'am.
Mud or sand, anything you can take. Okay? Which should not be dissolved in water. So today I think that will be also what have we done. Who will give me a recap of our
Ma'am,
class?
can I
today?
say please?
Ma'am, can I say?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
can I say? Can we say one by one? First one method, then second one
And
method.
Amina will say.
Okay, ma'am.
We did the first method of separating substances from mixtures, which is hand picking.
Hand picking we did yesterday only. We just revised today. Okay.
No,
So
ma'am,
first,
Ma'am, but we
Acha,
wrote
you
today about.
Acha, you wrote
we did
today
more
only.
details. We did more details.
Today we did. And then what was the second method that we did?
Ma'am, second method we did threshing.
Threshing. Mohammadi, what is threshing? Who uses threshing? To separate
Ma'am, I
what?
am also want to tell.
Threshing is when farmers they remove the crops and then they
Eat.
they do like this, and then all the crops and all the rice come out of it. And we
So
know
you have to say grains is separated from the stalk. Okay.
From
You
the
have to
stock
mention-
harvesting, ma'am. From the stock
harvesting is
harvesting.
cutting, na? Harvesting is cutting of the crops. Like after that, this comes. Okay. After cutting of the crops, the
Ma'am, can I say of winnowing?
yes. What is winnowing?
Ma'am, can I
Ma'am,
say, can I say sieving?
Okay.
Ibrahim, you told.
Ma'am,
What
winnowing.
did I say?
You told
Winnowing
that second
is
one.
Told of rushing, Ibrahim.
No, Muhammadi said.
No, he
But
told,
you
but you
told-
told.
Let
Muhammad
him
told that.
complete. Yes, Alia, you speak.
Yes, ma'am. Winnowing is winnowing is when components of mixture are separated by air or blowing air. That is winnowing, and it is used in farmers for
What type
separating
of
the
mixture is
impurities.
there? What type of mixture is there when you're
Solid
separating
and solid.
solid and solid, but lighter solid, right?
Yes, lighter solid and heavier
And
solid.
lighter solid. Okay, so that is the
Yes.
main point of winnowing. Okay, next, Abdullah.
Ma'am, sieving, fourth is sieving, ma'am. Sieving is used to separate minute particles of different size, passing it through a sieve.
Yes.
And
So
different
basically,
size
sieving is when
sieves
you're
are
separating different sized particles. That is the main point. Okay, so that's
Ma'am,
all.
can
we
I say of solution, please?
No, time is over, Ibrahim.
Ma'am, 1 minute, please.
Okay, fine, complete.
Ma'am, a solution is two or more substances are dissolved in another substance. The solid that dissolves is called the solute. The liquid in which the solid is dissolved is called the solvent. And together what it forms is called a solution.
Correct. So that's all for today's class. We have done a recap. Now remember these points. Next class will be continuing from here. Okay.
Okay.
Bye
ma'am.
everyone. And rest
Bye, ma'am.
you complete your
Bye,
homework.
ma'am. Happy
Thank you,
weekend,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Same to you.